What are you doing?
I was aware that you had heard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The bird is the word?
Bird is the word.
The bird is the word.
The bird.
Yeah.
Bird is the word.
Why? You have no idea why I would be wearing this right now?
I might know, but those tuning in may not know.
It's Rivalry Week.
Rivalry Week.
Battle of the Bluegrass.
Battle of the Bluegrass. Battle of the Bluegrass.
Yeah. I feel like everything's kind of right in the world, in the universe. Kentucky's back to being bad at football.
What?
And Louisville is back to being a little better than they were.
Kentucky's back to being bad at football?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because didn't they, like, I don't know, like, their last couple games that they played, but they, like, got beat by people they shouldn't have gotten beat by, right?
No. They won yesterday.
Well, yeah,
but
Vanderbilt
last week.
Okay, you're supposed to.
The only team they lost to was they've only lost 3 games, 2 games, 3 games. The only one they probably shouldn't have lost to was
they lost to Tennessee. There you go.
Well, Tennessee's not terrible this year.
Well, okay.
They've lost 3 games. Lost to Georgia, who's number 1 in the nation.
Some people would disagree.
Georgia's number 1 in the nation. All right, they haven't lost a game. That's all right. They've lost to Georgia. Yeah. They lost to Tennessee, and they lost to Mississippi State.
Yeah,
at Mississippi State. But they're a good team this year too.
And this is a rivalry game, so Kentucky will probably be favored because just their SEC team, and Louisville's down this year, but they're playing better.
I think so.
So we'll see. But you kind of throw all that stuff out when it's a rivalry. So because I'll tell you one thing, probably the only 2 people that are worried about this are sitting at this table. So
I don't know if that's true, man. I had a couple of Cavs fans come in this week.
Oh, good.
Yeah, on Saturday when you weren't here and had the game on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, "Go Cats,
Go
Cates,
go Cates."
Go
How
Cates.
you doing, Tommy?
What's up, man?
What's up, son?
Oh, what's up, son?
Well, here we are again, a week later. I was pretty hard on Diamond last week.
I know, but it seems like we just did this yesterday.
Yeah.
The week went by really, really fast.
It did.
I don't even understand why.
I don't know, man. Life is just ticking on by. But, man, it's, we got our Diamond shipment 2 in 1. I don't know if you noticed. They ding the account back
that was this past week when I ran the UPS guy down and said, "Hey, man, you got our package."
Yeah. You weren't even here, were you? Weren't you?
No, I pulled
across
over
the street.
No, I was down the road at Just Love Coffee down there. And
that's what we do for you people. That's how much we care. We're running the UPS man down
to get the comics.
Get the people their books.
He actually had 3 boxes.
Yeah,
2 were from Diamond. One of them had these in them, the Scarlet Witch, Marvelous Light figures, and the other one had last week's or the week before last, I guess. Comic books, and then I don't know what the other box was. Oh, it's probably a Penguin. It's probably the Marvel books.
Yeah, probably so.
Does Marvel come? They come UPS.
Yeah, no, yeah, they do.
Okay. Anyway,
but
the shelf was loaded this week. We had a lot of books in.
Yeah, so
DC was packed last week.
This
past week, we had 2 weeks worth of indie books and Marvel books.
So if you haven't picked your books up in 2 weeks, man, we've got some stacks in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of them getting pretty fat back there.
Gotta love it, man.
Man, it was.
Don't have to love it, but
it was. Yeah.
They didn't redeem themselves for the record, so there's no apologies coming Diamond's way on this episode.
That's not happening.
So, but it was nice.
They were gracious enough
to
charge us twice in 1 week.
That's right. Yeah.
So we appreciate that.
Yeah. No breaks.
Not even having
no sorry for your
books
inconvenience.
To sell.
There wasn't in any of their releases, by the way.
Nothing.
There was never a sorry for the inconvenience. If there was, correct me, but I didn't see it. It was just like
I don't think
this
so.
is what happened.
A lot of people said that though.
What?
That just how frustrated they were. Like we were.
Yeah. Well, what I and I don't know if this is true across the board, but it seems like the stores that didn't get their books or that did get their books last week, when we didn't, they didn't get their books this week, and we did.
That does seem, Yeah, around here anyway.
Yeah, it seemed like that kind of, and I don't know if that was planned or if that was just something that happened on the pecking order.
Bro, I think it's a crapshoot.
I think it might be.
I mean, there's no.
It would be giving them a lot of credit to say that was
when the diamond
orchestrated
packing,
by them and planned out.
Yeah, there's just no.
They don't. That's not them.
That's probably
not what they do.
No. There's probably like one dude in the whole warehouse just trying to do all this.
Yeah.
So it's like because everybody stayed home. I don't know, man. I feel bad in some ways, but then in some ways I'm like, come on, guys, you've been doing this for 30 years.
You know that in chaos like this, there's some poor people getting the screws.
Well, I think some of the other things with Diamond too, it's like, when it's a holiday, they go, hey, we're expect delays. It's the holidays, and I'm like, y'all been doing this a while.
Yeah.
How are you not like prepared for holiday shipping?
Happen once a year.
I'd be surprised if we get anything in the next 6 weeks.
Oh man, it's Thanksgiving week. At least that's after.
Yeah, but you got to think like.
But the following week, maybe.
Man, I was in Target. I was in Target yesterday. Actually, went there twice, and went in the morning to get something. I went back later in the afternoon to pick something else up, and man, they had boxes everywhere, like shipping boxes, like they were unpacking things. And I was going, and I finally just asked the dude, like, man, I got a big truck in today. He goes, it's 2 a days. I was like, what do you mean 2 a days? He goes, I was like, you guys, when I hear 2 a days,
basketball practice.
Thinking about basketball practice.
Yeah.
No, he was like, we're getting 2 trucks a day in. I'm like, wow.
So they're unloading, going back, loading up again, and
so I used to work at Target among my many W-2s.
Yeah.
And when I worked there,
I was thinking UPS, not Target. Okay.
No, when I worked at Target, there were people that actually worked in the stock room. And they would bring your stuff out. Now it's like you go get your own stuff.
Yeah.
When the truck, I think somebody actually unloads it and then they put it in bins and stuff. But as a sales floor associate, you have to go get your stuff and then bring it and unpack it and put it on the shelves.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So maybe that's why they get paid more now. They do more.
Maybe so. But I mean, I was just sitting there thinking, man, like I've always had, I always felt like people thought I was full of crap because I'd always have an example because anything that they'd say or any kind of a story they'd pull up, I feel like I'd have an example for it. And it's just like on here, it's just like it's like, yeah, when I used to work for Target, it's like, oh, okay, you used to work for Target too. I've had a lot of jobs and worked a lot of places, so
I can actually, I've forgotten a lot of the things I've done.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I did that at one point in time.
I did.
FEO Schwartz, yeah, back when I was a fitness trainer at XMA.
I did do that. There's been a lot of those, man. I can't remember.
Well, I tried to stay at home in Mayfield and work there, and it was just kind of a financially and industrially depressed place. So you kind of had a lot of jobs because one place would go out of business or it would end, and you'd have to go somewhere else. I bet during that time
for sure it was like a thing.
There's a lot of that. So I've built toys in a factory before, and I've sold them in my store.
Where'd you build toys at?
Fisher Price.
You worked at Fisher Price in Murray?
Yep.
My mom worked there
for like a week and a half
in like the 70s.
It was like a temp job, so it was.
What'd you do?
I was on the assembly line, and
just
I was
packing boxes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was it was one of the rides, one of the little vehicles, like a toddler vehicle.
I'm gonna tell you, man. No offense to anybody that does that, because
man, yeah. I'm glad that
I don't have the patience to do that. Like I'm not one of those people who can put in a podcast and just sit there and do that. Of course, back then I guess you didn't have podcasts.
Yeah,
there was no inside the shop to listen to.
There's no inside the shop, and if there were, it would have been taped on a Walkman with a wire. And
yeah. I guess you listened to music though.
I don't remember. I don't know if I did or not. There were some places that just wouldn't let you do stuff like that because it was an OSHA problem because you wouldn't be able to hear what's going on around you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
that makes sense.
A safety thing.
No, I couldn't do that, man. It's just too much. I just can't. Factory. I think it's one thing I have actually. I've worked on a factory.
Yeah,
but not in a factory.
Yeah, I haven't
actually
had
my
too
first
many factory jobs.
My first job was cleaning exhaust fans on the roof of the General Electric factory in Scottsville, Kentucky.
God, I mean that's a dirty job. That's got to be a dirty job.
I was as black as that shirt when I got
I was
done.
like Banbury in the tire plants. All the black dust plate.
Oh my gosh, it was.
Yeah,
I'm surprised I don't have lung cancer. Who knows? Jeez Louise, we didn't wear masks.
Yeah,
they just said, hey, make sure you put a mask on. I didn't do any of that stuff. It was like,
don't breathe through your mouth.
Not only do we had to go up underneath these exhaust fans and break out these filters with a screwdriver. They were metal filters, by the way. Then we had to spray those filters with some sort of acid mix.
What's metal filtering? I guess it's dense, super dense. Particulate.
I'm sure there was something else in there, but I don't know. The screen was metal. It wasn't like the soft, we put in the air conditioner.
Yeah.
So.
Pollution, particulate. What do we got here? I hope people can see this. Last week, about halfway through, we were making references to the screen, and it wasn't on the cast at all.
It wasn't at all? Oh, it's okay. I don't know what he's doing.
About halfway through.
That's very distracting, though.
Some of it was halfway through. Oh, he's getting the did you do Banbury? No, it's Zoolander. Oh, okay. In the Mine. Yeah, that was you.
I was in the mine? No, it was worse than that.
It's worse than that, man.
Oh, my God. Like a lot. I wish, actually, that right now at the bottom down there.
So I worked in the chicken plant for 3 days, and that's all I could take.
You told me that was miserable.
Yeah. So there were different places that you would work. This was at the hatchery, and so all the big buses, the converted school buses, would bring in all the eggs from the farms. They bring them in, and they would put them in all these incubators. There was like this football field full of size place full of incubators, and the chicks would hatch, and then there were people that would put these chicks, these little fuzzy cute little chicks, on the conveyor belt, and they come down through there. And one day I trained, because you had to train in every station of the factory, so they could just put you wherever they wanted to, wherever they needed you. And so I was on the little chicken shot day, and so the chicks would come down the conveyor belt, and you'd grab them, and you'd have to grab them by their body and kind of have their heads like in between these two fingers and the rest of their body, and you'd put them. They had these needle stations where you inject. Hormones. They said it was vitamins, something to really get them nourished. Yeah, but back in Mayfield, drumsticks looked like turkey legs back then. So that's what those. Anyway, the place smelled terrible. You talk about breathing things. We had to wear a mask, but when I'd get finished at the end of the day, I'd have that yellow dust or from all those feathers.
Oh my God.
From those chicks, and it'd be on my face. It smelled so bad. That was a job that I was just like, I can't do this. I'd worked tobacco before. That's hard. You know how that is.
I've done that.
We've worked at pulling tomatoes and
picking tomatoes,
doing all that. Yeah, 5 a.m, doing 5 to
slung hay,
10 slung hay, stuff like that. You would take all of those compared to working in the hatchery for a day.
Is that place still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. How did we get off? I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's fine. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to give us a like and subscribe. Check out our past episodes and hit that little notification button. We definitely appreciate that. And be sure to leave us a comment or two. We like to hear what you're thinking, and we can answer some questions in future episodes. So Joey,
see you in the comments.
Like I said, man, this week went by fast, and honestly, I'm sitting here trying to think what happened inside the shop this week.
Well, we had a pretty cool week. One for the books for me personally, because we got a lot of cool books in with a primo collection. I would say it's primo.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good. Here it is.
There it is. A Grail book came through. I had to take a tender moment and take a little picture here. Make sure that
sure that's full screen.
This window is on our feed, so people know what I'm talking about. But Hulk 181 came in the store. It's a Grail book by many collector's standards.
Yeah,
and so I knew that I had to get a picture with it quick because it wasn't going to last. And how long did we have?
I don't think it went 24 hours.
I don't think so either.
I think it was 18 hours maybe.
Yeah, so
I think it would have gone sooner if the guy hadn't been at work.
I think I'd like to hold a ASM 101 like that.
Really?
At least, we owned that for just a little while. We can, I guess, say we've owned a Hulk 181. But I love that. I'm
trying to think of what other Grails haven't come through here yet.
I don't know.
It's only been 6 months.
We've
seen ASM 50. We just sold it in that collection. There was an Avengers 4.
Yeah.
Avengers 57.
Was it an Avengers 10?
10.
It was pretty low. We did the trade.
We had a lot of X-Men books early on.
Yeah, we did the trade for
early
X-Men.
X-Men.
We had Vision's
X-Men.
first appearance.
That was in that collection,
which is one of the best covers I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I'm not afraid to say that.
That one was pretty good.
I mean that was a big deal, and it was really exciting. I remember when that one came in, I was really trying to play it cool, and probably the same way you were. You were like, oh yeah, okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
But then once we started going through some of those, you were like, oh boy, oh yeah. It was like you weren't playing it cool anymore. You were just like a kid in a comic shop at that point. And it was cool.
I was actually pretty surprised at what was in that collection. We sold.
Yeah.
There was a few fantastic. I don't remember the numbers on them, but they were gone instantly. A couple of Avenger books are gone pretty quick. A lot of Tales of Suspense. It's all gone.
Iron Man and Captain America. Tales of
Those are all gone.
Suspense. Are they all gone?
Pretty much. The Captain America Steranko cover books are back there.
Oh, yeah.
Those are still there. Those are really nice books.
We got a lot of Jack Kirby stuff, and that's always fun to see.
Yeah, but Tom usually cleans that up.
That's cool.
Yeah. Unless he already
who
has
would we
it.
rather it go to?
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Let's see what else.
Talk about somebody that enjoys it.
Oh yeah, he was so happy. He's the one that bought the ASM. I'm sorry, the Avengers number 4. Which was not in great shape, but he was so ecstatic. He actually thought it was lowballing him. I was like I wasn't, like the price wasn't fair. I think I should be paying you more for this. I was like, I looked it up 3 times. It's like,
we'll go for it.
I can actually charge you more, but
yeah.
No, I.
If only more people would say
he was very
like
excited
that.
about that book. I think it was one of his great personal girls. So it was cool.
It was a rag.
Oh man, it was beat up.
But it was just
that
one
was
of those.
Like the worst book in there too.
It's a placeholder until he gets a better one, right?
Yeah. About halfway expect somebody to walk in here, or that kid to come back and have like Avengers 1 and
Man,
some early X-Men books. Or
yeah,
something.
it's crazy what he
maybe
had.
some of those. Great.
Do you remember what I
Fantastic Four
said?
books.
And then you said probably even shouldn't tell this, but when he was coming in and he's like, yeah, I got some books, and he was walking out to his car and coming back in. I said it's going to be like Youngblood and and stuff from the 90s.
I actually did get some of those the other day. I was like, oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember. I guess you were like, oh. Well, you never know, man.
You never, and that's
go, hey,
a perfect example.
Well, this dude came in yesterday. He goes, I got something I want you to look at. I was like, all right. And he brings in, like, he pulls them out of like a trapper keeper. They were in like those presentation,
those page protectors.
Yeah,
top loader things.
And it was I don't remember what the book was. It was Thor: God of Thunder 25, which I think is the last issue of that run, and it was the Nashville Comic Con exclusive cover. And it actually showed up in the price guide. I was like, whoa, on Comics Price Guide. And I was like, okay, but it wasn't worth very much. And I said, I'll give you $5 for those. And he's like, which I thought was generous. He goes, yeah, nah, never mind. I was like, fine. I didn't really want them. I'm just over in the dollar bin.
There's some of that stuff where it's just like, where it's going to go as soon as you get it, if you get it at all.
I think that's something.
Some of that stuff we have to take
away.
We don't have.
Some of that stuff we have to take into account. Mm-hmm. It's like a book may be $3 or $5, but if we're gonna sit on it for a long time, it's like I don't want to pay a bunch of money for it.
Yeah, and again, space is a thing for us, so we have to watch that too. But that reminded me of like another story. Those page protectors. Like one of my first job interviews, I was going to First National Bank, and I came downstairs and had my shirt and tie on, but I had blue jeans on with it.
Oh yeah, I think you've told me this.
So I thought I was cool, but yeah, I probably have told you this. But I had a binder with my resume in those presentation folders, and at that point I didn't have a resume. I was supposed to have one, so I was listing like high school accomplishments.
Got out of high school.
Yeah. Played basketball. President of I was elected to Boise State.
You went to Boise State?
I didn't go. But
you got elected
though? Yeah. So
for what?
I don't know.
Wasn't your grades
existing? Yeah, I had good grades.
North side.
Yeah,
okay.
last couple of years. But anyway, yeah, it was. There's a teacher's going to see this and be like,
well, I want to say that because the last summer I think you and I spent
Called
together,
BS.
we went to summer school.
no. Yeah, that was right before high school. Or right before summer. Yeah, we went to summer school. Yeah, you were going to summer school with me because I was like, I did not apply myself in the 8th grade or 7th grade.
I didn't either.
I
I can't remember why I went there, like what it was. I was trying to get.
We always wore those karate pants that
Oh, no, were karate pants. They were
century pants. They had like tiger.
Yeah, what were
print.
those called? They were called something. We called them. They're like parachute pants or whatever.
Yeah, but they velcroed and they
we
they were
thought
like
we were vanilla.
wild looking.
We loved those things.
Oh my god,
Had the fanny packs.
fanny packs and everything.
God, we were.
But anyway, I had the binder.
Do not bring that up, Nick.
I had my Z Cavarici jeans. Google that. I used to wear the hell out of those.
Brian liked those.
Oh yeah, boy.
It's back when Brian actually had style.
Yeah, I had some Look up Z Cavarici men's jeans.
They weren't Zubaz pants. They were something else.
While he's doing that, I had a 3-ring binder with 1 page in it, with my resume
And a sheet protector.
and a sheet protector, and to the thing. And he looked at us. I gave it to it was president. I don't know why he interviewed me, but it was president of the bank. They probably sent him in there because they were like, "You got to see this guy." And so, so I walk in there with my 3-ring binder and my 1-page resume and a sheet protector and my blue jeans and tie. Look at those Z Cavaricis, baby. Man.
Oh man, that's what it was.
Yeah, I'd be moonwalking in those bad boys. So anyway, I went in there and the guy looked at me. He looked at my resume.
What kind of shoes did you have on?
He handed it back to me. I don't remember. I probably looked like Jerry. So I had some Seinfeld, some sneakers or something like that, some gleaming whites. And so he looked at it, closed it, handed it back to me. He's like, "You don't come to a job interview with blue jeans on." And he's like, "See you later." So I was just like, hibbity, hibbity, hibbity. I didn't know what to say yet. So I was like, okay. Woo. And
Who was the president of the bank then?
Frederick Bloom.
Frederick Bloom.
Yep.
Big shout out to Frederick Bloom.
Yeah. May he rest in peace.
Oh man.
Yeah, he had a kid that went to Mayfield. Bloom. I can't remember his name. Anyway, so yeah. Cavaricis. So yeah, learned some things.
I thought you got that, but you ended up working at that bank though.
I did. I was the director of sales and card services eventually for that bank.
Even though you didn't get hired, I guess the second time you went back, you didn't have on jeans.
I didn't.
Learned that lesson.
I had a little experience and a little better resume, and yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you got a job now where you can wear jeans and parachute pants or whatever you want.
Whatever I want to, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So what else? What else is happening?
Well, let me see. I had some stuff written down here. I had the Diamond Drama, the Black Friday sales.
Black Friday.
Whatnot. I think you got notes on some of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to talk about Whatnot. We've applied for Whatnot, folks.
Because we know you love it.
Well, we've been steering clear of that stuff, but I guess one of the things we're realizing is how much we're losing out by not doing online sales, doing online auctions. So this is one of the things I think we're working to correct. But updating a website takes a lot of time.
It does, man. It really does.
Especially when you have tons of stuff,
and yeah, e-commerce with lots of stuff, man. I'd be so glad. There's a service you were telling me about that uploads the pictures and it goes live here in a couple of weeks, and it's going to make our life.
I forgot the name of it already.
Yeah. Well, whatever. If it works, shout out to them every episode.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, that's we covered the Hulk 181 and the other books that came in with it. They were really cool. So bring us your collections. I think we're pretty fair on our pricing, what we give for them. Seems like we flip that stuff pretty quick. So that's what we want to do.
I will say the majority of that collection has probably been sold.
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten like 3 good collections in the past couple of weeks, really. So
yeah,
and also going to the con a couple weeks ago. So
those books are still. We didn't do a good job picking out books for that one.
Well,
they're cool books. Everybody I think looks at the price tag and goes,
See, no.
No.
Well, you know, that's
and then
an
our
easy
big
fix.
buyers were like, I've already got that book.
We're like, oh, what do we do now?
How do we do now?
Yeah.
We trade it for something else.
Yeah, exactly. Keep that
Although,
inventory moving.
Matt's back there eyeballing some books today.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Yeah.
shout out to Matt and Nick and Wheels behind the glass today.
In all fairness, there was a book today that was just like it had a convention price tag on it that we didn't change, somehow got lost in the sauce, and it was a $50 book for $30. So I was like,
oh, you change it?
he was like, what's the significance of this? And I'm like, it's a great question. Well, it was a Batman 655 first cameo with Damian Wayne.
655.
Yeah. Did I know this 2 hours ago? No, I did not, but I looked it up. And because the customer asked me what the significance of it is, and, you know, probably why it was at $50. So I looked it up, and that's what it said the significance was, but we were off on the price by $20.
It's probably dropped. That book's usually pretty high. It's probably fluctuated.
Maybe, but yeah, we're still in on it. So got in on the money on that one, so it was good. Everybody was happy.
It's a good book, though.
Yeah, I think we have a couple of those.
There were 2 of them at least.
Yeah, in our little boutique shop here.
Boutique, sure. Yeah, we got a couple things in this week, guys. Joey's gone. I usually bring in toys, and he comes back and he's like, "Where did all this stuff come from?"
I see the bank account.
Well, we have to get our Funko Pops. We got a Hermie.
Yeah.
Pop soda. Hermie, he wants to be a dentist.
Just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for Christmas. Actually, almost.
Does he? Let's see. Does he have a chase?
He does, and I think it's like him. Honestly, I think it's just him smiling. Baruto. These are almost all gone.
He's smiling here too.
Yeah, but it's something I can't remember. Maybe he's got the pliers.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't remember.
No, well.
Then we got a Beast Boy.
Oh, yeah. Abigail loves a Beast Boy. She likes.
Those are almost gone too. Here's the.
Oh, my lady.
You know, weeks after Halloween. Mm-hmm. Weeks. These come in. But this is actually a cool pop, man. It's like it's diamond. It's a diamond collection. Like it's all glittery and stuff.
The Queen, the Mistress of the Dark. Let's see. On the back. This is the woman, one of my earliest crushes, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She gave a young man a lot to see.
She came along with 10-inch Michael Myers.
Yeah. See, this is a really cool pop. A personal thing, the eyes. I don't love that, but you get that thing out of the box.
It's also a specialty series box, so it's only
limited run.
Well, you can't buy it at Target.
Yeah.
So you have to come to the small stores to get them.
Ha-ha. Score one for the little guys.
Marvel Select figure, Wanda or Scarlet Witch came in, and then we got.
I like this. This is a pretty handsome little guy.
Yeah, Iron Man, the Mark III from the Infinity Saga. That one came in. We also got a whole wave case of Iron Man Marvel Legends, but I just didn't have room for them up here, so we're pretty toy heavy. I mean, we got a lot of comics this week. We also got a lot of toys, and a lot of Funkos.
Dead on.
Yeah, I redid the front up there.
I mean, Tony Stark.
Repurposed the video board games to another section, and then.
Yeah, how about those board games, man? Man, they are just collecting dust, man.
I think it's because we don't have enough board game nights. We need to do a board game night.
But that's even difficult because we need to do a board game night and live stream it so people can see how to play these things. Because with me, I'm like, oh, that looks like a cool game, but like. You know how games are. You kind of have to play them to like be like, oh yeah, I'm going to spend $50 on that.
Yeah, but dude,
or 25 or
there's
whatever.
A huge board game.
There is.
There is. I mean, people who play.
There's a community. Of course, we're not reaching them.
We're not there.
We're not reaching them.
Well, we're also not reaching people for our action figures either. You know, there's still a lot of ground to cover in running the store. You know, part of that's just being a little bit. You know, we're working on our website. We're trying to we need to get our social media and our marketing up. You know, we've got to reach more people. It just takes time. It takes time to build that.
It does.
You know,
we're proactive, but yeah, it's hard to do it all at one time.
Because we can't. I mean, right now we're kind of limited to who walks in the store.
Yeah.
Or who drives by and sees our banner flapping in the wind. hey, I didn't know you guys were here. Or they just get hungry and get Chinese food and say, hey, I was going to pick up Chinese food and saw your store. This is a pretty cool store. I'll come back someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, come on. Yeah. Bring my kids in here.
Bring my kids. Actually, some people do that.
They do. I'm glad. Early on, we had 2 restaurants right here beside us, so that was like
Well,
really
they're back
good.
in action this week.
That's awesome to hear.
They're back in action.
2 days. Was it Tuesday?
That's what they said. Tuesday. I do miss being going over and getting a burger.
Yeah, it was a cool little place to hang and just kind of chill and shout out to Pig and Pit.
So yeah, if anybody's listening out there that goes on to cadetstoys.com, checks out our website, looks at stuff, puts it in their cart, and says, I'm going to wait. Tell us why. Is the shipping prices wrong? Do you not like the product? Is it not easy to find? Any suggestions help, because we're willing to update it. We're willing to make it user-friendly in a way that we can sell the products. Let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let us know.
Yeah, all good.
I mean, I work on that thing, but, when you're working on the back end of it, like, sometimes you just kind of get in the weeds and, like, you don't know.
Well, there's a lot. That's the thing, though. There's a lot of weeds, just, when I go in there to upload pictures or I go in there to pull things out of inventory or whatever, you start noticing all these other things. It's like, and then you're like, oh, man, we got to fix that. That's a standardized shipping box weight, for and that's one of the tough things, and I think why you say if there's a deal with the shipping, it's because there's so many different products, so many different SKUs that they have different weights, and so we have to get the weight right on all of those, or when you put it in shipping or your checkout in your cart. And you go to check out, it's just like, why would that be $14 in shipping? It's a comic book. But
yeah, most people just abandon the cart instead of like sending us a message. Hey, this is really, really expensive shipping.
Yeah.
Are you coming? Is it coming from Canada?
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I reached out to a friend who lives in Canada, and I'm trying to get these Jeffrey Giraffe Funko Pops as Robin.
Oh,
because I've got one. I've got the Batman one.
Is that the same one that you got your Jeffrey from? That's back in the back. Yeah.
Well,
pretty cool.
I'm trying to get the Robin one because it's on the shelf now, and I was gonna get 2, and then in order for her to ship them to me and then them not come beat up, I was gonna have her put them in pop protectors.
Yeah.
But she doesn't want to drive across town because she's so busy, so she wants to ship it from the store to her house, which costs almost the same as both pops. So it's like I'm paying double for the pops just to go from the store to her house. Then I got to pay pretty much what that cost to ship them to the U.S. So it's like I'm paying
that's
4 times what they're worth. Yeah. And it's like, do I really want these?
Yeah, that kind of gets a little bit crazy.
So I was like, I really want the Robin to match my Batman, but I'm like, I don't want to pay that.
And it's Jeffrey dressed up as Robin.
Yeah. And
So does she live in like the biggest town in Canada? What's the deal with going across town? I mean, no shade. I don't know.
Well, no. I think she did say she actually lives in this little.
Does she have to take a boat over there? What's going on?
Interesting that you bring that up. The town is actually, I think it's the town is called Kelowna, British Columbia. Mm-hmm. So it's outside of Vancouver. But I think it's the town they actually film all those Hallmark movies at.
Oh, okay.
In the winter, know. And then
picturesque.
Very picturesque. I've seen pictures. It's actually pretty. I haven't had a chance to go up there because of COVID, but I would definitely want to go visit because it looks really awesome. However, she said that they had a lot of flooding, and so like, I guess you can't cross town.
Wow.
So. It's interesting enough. You're talking about a rowboat. Yes, I think they actually have to use a rowboat to get anywhere because the town flooded. Well, because it's like in a valley of the mountains. So
yeah, and it's not so much. It's you're a huge fan of Jeffrey, or Jeffrey is sentimental though. I will say that.
Yeah, I hate that.
But then
I do miss Toys R Us.
Yeah,
maybe that's why we started Cadets Toys R Us.
I think the latest on them is they're setting up in certain Macy's stores in a section. Macy's is gonna have a toy section in select stores.
They only opened 2 stores and neither one of them worked out.
Yeah, I've sent you pictures of the one I went to in Houston. I was in Houston and
yeah, you did.
Yeah, and it was that shop because it had all the
Well,
it was a circular
let's
store.
just be curious about why did they pick Houston?
That's a pretty big town.
Yeah, but I mean, why not Chicago? Why not?
I don't know.
Because the other one was in like New Jersey, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Why did they pick Chicago? Why did they not pick?
Well, New York's expensive rent, but
I would think that makes sense.
That mall.
So maybe that's what it was. It was a rent.
Expensive.
It was a rent conversation.
I'm sure it was. If they're trying to make a comeback, yeah. 400 Macy's stores. Yeah.
What is it going to be? A pop-up shop inside? You know, that's where FAO Schwartz went.
I think it'll be
you can buy FAO Schwartz stuff at Target.
Yeah. I saw that. They're branded toys. Yeah.
All you online shoppers out there ruined it for all that toy buying experience because you just gotta order it online only for it to show up destroyed, only for you to get online and complain about it. Shop local, people. Swing by the store. Swing by the shop. We got it.
But also buy things from our website.
Buy it from our website. Pick it up.
Yeah, pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toys R Us is returning in 2022 in more than 400. I didn't realize there were 400 Macy's stores in the U.S. Man, I remember when Toys R Us closed. I went to the one in Fayetteville and like went in there and like started buying stuff it was pretty cheap. People cleaned all the Funko Pops out, but
yeah,
you could buy toy fixtures. I mean, you could buy like the fixtures.
Oh, the displays? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, we'd like to have some of that.
I mean, how's that? I mean, how long is that going to last? I mean, malls are closing left and right all over the U.S.
Yeah. There's no standalones, really, other than that one by the Empire State Building.
I'm telling you, I think one of the biggest things with Toys R Us was people often say that it was Amazon that killed Toys R Us, but I don't know if that's true.
I don't think it is either.
Because
Toys R Us killed Toys R Us.
Well, I think what it is I mean, it's a volume game. We know this because we're in the business. It's a volume game, right?
Yeah.
And so when you become
price match, but they kept their prices the same.
But they became a big box retailer.
Yeah.
And they lost that personal touch.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're a big box retailer and you're not paying people well, they're just like, it's a job. They're in there, they don't care. It's like, and then you got two people in the cash registers.
That's how they.
One in customer service, one on the floor out there. And it's like, it's hard to find stuff. And it's like, then Amazon comes along or shipping comes along and just kills it.
Yeah, it kind of puts the final nail in the coffin. But like, you know how it is in here when, of course, if you don't price stuff, people are hesitant to ask you how much it is, right? But also, you have prices on things, and we're at least I'm of the thinking that we price some things because we know people are going to want to negotiate prices down, so we can do that little dance. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just when we price, like if something is priced,
I'm just like it's not making sense at all.
Shut up. So see now I lost my train of thought. No, but yeah, when it's the same thing with Toys R Us because they would have their prices and they would kind of put out there that they price match, but their prices were way more expensive than you could buy a lot of those same toys anywhere else that they were available. But they say, yeah, well, but we price match, and I think that was a big problem of theirs because people, I don't know, the nature of people nowadays, they don't want to ask, they don't want to have that conversation. They just want to see what the price is and either pay it or not pay it.
The price is the price.
The price is the price. So I think that having conversations with people about buying things and negotiating things is something that's definitely going down. So you kind of have to make your prices what the price is, or at least very close.
Well, I mean, I think we keep our prices pretty fair. I mean, some things here are negotiable and some things aren't. It just depends on what it is.
Yep. The old margins, baby.
If people buy enough stuff, we're happy to throw a discount on there. Or if you're a reg, if you're coming in on the reg.
We try to give more because we know what competitors give on trade-ins and on, buying collections and stuff. So we try to encourage people to bring that in. And we don't do a lot. We just kind of try to double it if we can. And we feel like that's fair for everybody.
I like trade-ins.
Yeah, trade-ins are good.
Trade-ins are good.
Trade-ins are good all the way around. What was it? Yeah. I thought I had another thought, but I don't think I do. On that. So, what else we got?
Well, what's going on this week?
This week is Thanksgiving.
Here's the thing, dude.
Black Friday.
So
it's our first retail Black Friday.
Wait, when did we go into Flealand last year?
It was end of October.
So we were in there for Black Friday last year. We didn't have a Black Friday deal, though.
Because they didn't open on Black Friday. They weren't open on Fridays.
Dude, I remember showing up there and was like, hey, where's everybody at? No, they were open.
Did they open for that?
No, they weren't open on Friday. Here was the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They're only open Saturdays and Sundays. That's why I was. That week, though, I remember going, we would usually go on Fridays. We could set up.
Mm-hmm.
I remember showing up on that Friday and they were like, oh, no, that was on Wednesday. I was like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, I didn't see that.
Wait,
even.
what? Yeah, so the day before.
But anyway, so, gosh, I remember it's been a year.
Mm-hmm.
We had fun, though, last year at Christmas.
Yeah, it was a lot.
We decorated our little booths.
It was
nice.
A lot of fun. The Flealand crowd was a fun crowd. They were a different animal. It was, but from our customers here, but it was fun.
Now we're in here for our first Black Friday.
Yep, right here in the hill. And Black Friday. Let's see who else would really be having a Black Friday here. I guess GameStop and of course the big box places. But yeah, we're gonna have some good sales.
I mean, everybody around here is gonna be on Black Friday.
No, I know, but people in our
verticals,
yeah.
Oh.
So,
well, yeah. I mean, we're the only comic book dealer in town, so it's like,
so we got all of our long boxes over here going to be 50% off.
Did you hear that, Matt? 50% off.
We must be crazy.
Mm.
We're a little bit crazy.
I'll bet. Well, I was
our accountants is going to be like, "What are you doing,
selling
people? You guys got to stop with this."
I still say a lot of my personal comic books are still in those boxes.
Oh yeah, probably some of mine.
Especially some of the
mine
DC
are probably over here in the dollar box.
The horror books are up here.
Yeah.
They're 50% off though.
Yep, we'll do. Yeah.
What else are we gonna do?
Post Halloween horror sales. Yeah, we got your Michael Myers and horror pops just in time. We got a lot of Jason Voorhees in too.
Yeah, with keychains. We got the Jason keychain.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some.
What are we doing? Okay, so we're doing 50% off the long boxes. Our wall and what is it? Our wall and our case books are 10% off. And then we have a couple long boxes with some, minor keys and some cool stuff that's 15% off. Am I on track here?
Sure.
Are we making this up as we go? I thought we had this conversation.
I told you. Black Friday deals are on you.
Well, there it is.
I'm just going to advertise them.
Okay. There we go. I just said it.
All right.
That's what it is.
Write this down.
Funko Pops.
What are Funko Pops?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit crazy. I'm going to graphic novels over here on these two shows.
Uh-huh.
Buy two, get one free.
Buy two, get one free. Just like BAM.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Our accountant's going to, she's going to be yelling at me.
Not really.
But I don't care.
You don't even know her.
I'm doing this. I've talked to her on the phone, and I've sent her an email. We're practically family at this point.
Keep talking. I'm writing this down.
Okay. Hello. No, you didn't say sing. You said talk. Yep, it is. Yeah. Don't be changing those numbers.
I'm not. What are we doing Funko Pops? We doing any Funko Pops? What about action figures here?
Oh, yeah. We got lots of new action figures. Do we still have any of the thing?
I'm not worried about the... No.
Oh.
We sold out on all those, except for the ones that nobody wanted.
There's always some of those
on clearance, and he'll paint them up.
Yeah, buy those, Nick. Ain't nobody gonna buy those from us. I'm coming for them.
Oh, great. Are we doing a sale on action figures?
Yeah.
Let's
do a sale on action figures. Hey, I think we should do 15% off, but I think we do 2 for $1 on the Marvel Legends.
The retro ones?
Yeah.
The small ones?
Yeah. Those are so cool. Why are people buying those? I can't understand it. I know they got some of them at Walmart, but that's not a cool place to buy them. Ant-Man over there. Been eyeing that thing for a little while.
Seriously?
I like that one.
I actually have one of each of those.
Do you?
But I didn't buy them here or get them here. I actually bought them at Target.
Man, you're cheating on us.
We didn't have them at the time, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, right, yeah.
Can't
be waiting on EE.
What about these Funkos? Commons.
These Funkos right here, right now they're 12 each or 3 for $30. Why don't we do... You want to do buy 2? Hold on. 6.
It cleans the shelf out really fast.
Yeah, hold on, I got to think about the margins on that.
What's Matt saying back there, Nick? What do you think, Matt? What do you think we should do on Funkos?
We're crunching the numbers.
Oh, we're crunching the numbers.
I thought I said that 15% on action figures sounded like weak sauce to me.
Ooh,
of course.
That's what I was thinking too. Man. But I didn't want to say anything. Told you Joey's picking this stuff, man.
Let's bump it up a little bit.
To what?
Mute the mic.
Says the guy that takes action figures and buys them and paints them.
Hey, I'm just waiting you guys out, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
We'll post it on their website. Stay tuned. We'll figure this out. All right. Let's see what we got here. Black Friday. I think are we good on Black Friday?
Can
we move on?
Sure.
Yeah. We'll announce on our social media what's
tomorrow
going on with Black Friday.
I gotta do some stuff.
Okay.
I need pictures though.
Pictures. Yeah, it's not like we have a lot of time to do this.
So this is our first big holiday week, our first big Black Friday event. We're hoping people turn out because I know they're going to be shopping everywhere else. So please come by Cadets Toys and Comics. We do have gift cards.
Yes, gift cards.
Are always
Glad you
good.
said something.
Remind your wife, Matt, that we have gift cards.
It's just a thing, though, man. It's just like you want to shop local. You want to support local. You have kids. You don't know exactly what they want.
Hey, Pokemon cards we have make great stocking stuffers.
Yeah. You know what makes good stocking stuffers? About everything in the store.
So I'm not going out of town until Thursday morning. I'm going to drive up to BG, have lunch, and then I'll come back Thursday night. Be ready. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You have kids in the house. You don't know. You have grandkids. You don't know what they want.
You've got grandkids.
Get them a gift card.
Oh, you're talking
to the people.
Oh, talking to the people.
Get them a gift card, and then, hey, people get hung up on the whole thing of they're not sentimental. They're not getting a thoughtful gift, just giving a gift card. No. That's what people want to see because they know you don't know, and they're just running an errand if they get something.
Yeah, but
that
however,
they don't like, to exchange it. So
we at Cadets Toys will help you find a thoughtful gift.
We have dedicated
staff.
Yeah. That will take the time.
We have dedicated customers who serve as staff who will also help you find something.
That's true. Yeah, we really do.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
We got Wheels.
He's new.
We got Nick Jr.
Got Nick at Night.
Nick at Night will help if he's in here.
He will, though.
He'll do a quick review for you, free of charge.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Comic Culture. Be sure to tune in to his shows weekly. He's got
Nick
sneak
Comic
previews
Culture.
and Whiplash Wednesday.
Yeah, he's the comic review guy, and we got a Funko guy. New and old unboxings.
Jeremy
Gover.
Yep.
Subscribe to New and Old Unboxings. Your Funko Pop stop.
Yeah, they have a lot of fun with their little
for the shop
show.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love the show. It's good. Quick little bites. Fun stuff.
Anyway, I'm going to go home.
Yeah.
Go back Thursday night.
Come back Thursday night and off to the
probably
going
to wait to get through Friday, but maybe not. I'm going to go crazy in here, dude.
Yep. Oh, Christmas decorations. Yeah. We got
Santa. You love Halloween. I like Christmas.
Santa's elf over here. I love it. You've got the lights?
I've got some lights. I'd probably get some more because I really do think I'm going to do the outside.
Oh yeah, we got to do
for
that
sure. And then
we get some of that snow on the windows. It looks in the can.
you know what I would really like is to have somebody local paint our windows.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Big shit. So pass that out there, guys.
I actually talked to Corey Frizzell about doing that, and he was
Really?
just like, "I'm a fine artist." And then he started showing me the stuff that he does. Yeah, I mean, he's done murals, but he did those when he was like a young kid. So he's big time. He's big. He's big.
So you were
big
like,
time.
whoa.
He's been commissioned by the Muhammad Ali Center in the Ville.
That guy's pretty amazing.
He is
I
amazing.
can't believe he comes
dude.
in here and buys comic books.
I know. Yeah.
He's like a country music legacy.
Yeah, he is. Oh man, I hope he does it. I hope he's okay with us talking about him.
I hope he is too. I mean, you're awesome, Corey. We love you,
yeah,
man.
we do.
And,
Yeah.
and Ryman, pretty
Oh,
awesome too.
Yeah, great.
He's one of our first cosplayers.
He was. Yeah, Superman.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
So So I remember when Dad had the shoe store, and they would use the spray stuff on the windows for the snow. Not easy to get off.
I don't even think that stuff exists anymore.
It does. I saw it at the dollar store though.
Isn't that stuff like toxic and like
I have no idea. Maybe.
contributes to the hole in the ozone layer?
Well, probably did back then for sure.
I know what you're talking about.
My dad,
That stuff was all over the
I was
Mayfield
pretty young,
Square.
7, 8, 9 years old. He'd give me a straight razor blade, and I have to go up there and scrape it off the glass. Would I give my 9-year-old a straight razor blade to do anything with? Absolutely not. So things were different back then. So I was up in the when you walked in the shop, they had two from the outside into the walkway. They had the two big glass display areas.
Yeah, that kind of was recessed.
No, it would go they would be out on the sidewalk, and they'd be.
What are you talking about?
So you'd walk by and window shop.
When
That's
you
how
would go in
people
the
would do
door, there was still glass.
there
up
was still
until you get
glass
to
on
the
both sides
Yeah.
of you, and then you go in the door. Yeah. So on the inside, you'd walk up in there, and
because all the
they'd
shoes
spray.
were there.
Yeah, on both sides, they do the displays on both
remember.
sides of that. So, but I'd be in there with a straight blade scraping that snow off. So, wheels.
Didn't they decorate for Tillman Week and everything?
Oh yeah, that was every window downtown. Somebody.
Man,
painted
I
up.
missed that.
The seniors,
If Spring
the
Hill
juniors
had
and the
one-
seniors
if I could wave
would
a-
come down. Hold on, the juniors and seniors would come down, and they would do the art on the
I
windows.
remember. I remember.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, if I could wave a magic wand for Spring Hill, it would have a downtown. I would be happier.
Oh man, they need it. They need to make it.
I wish Mayfield still had it.
Yeah, right.
Mayfield.
Or Mayfield. Don't get me started.
We won't go down that road tonight.
Yeah. So, let's see. I'm not going to review any books, but I read some cool books this week. I read Chicken Devil. I forgot to bring them over here to the table. It had a really cool cover.
Don't bring him up. Just keep going.
Chicken Devil. Number 2, Eat the Rich. Number 4.
I haven't read it yet.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
I just haven't gotten to it yet.
I would love to hear your thoughts on that one.
Nice
Joker.
House 6.
Joker number 9, maybe. I can't remember.
That sounds right.
That one's a snoozer at this point, dude.
Really?
Man, it lost after 4 and 5. Man, it just lost everything.
Isn't that Tiny in 2?
Yeah, it is.
You can
Is he calling it in?
Oh, he's done with DC.
Yeah.
He's done with all.
I don't want
he's
to
doing his own
not
thing.
sell. I don't want to not sell books, but you
He's
don't
only
want.
going to do the independent books that are selling.
Yeah, we want to point people in the right direction. What's the furthest place from here? What did you think about
I
that?
haven't read it yet. Is it good?
I liked it.
Because I definitely sold some guy on it. That was an awesome book.
Art was good. The art was good. Just say Joey read it because I probably did. Yeah, the art was good. The story's interesting. You know what it has? It has a Walking Dead feel to it, with some with a little weird stuff.
But it's also got
and records and vinyl.
But it has a vinyl record that comes with it, which we haven't gotten.
Yeah, so it seems out of place, but no. Once you read the story, you say, "Oh, okay, these records mean something."
With those records, do you put it on like a soundtrack?
I don't know.
Well, neat idea.
Neat idea. It's my
what
job
else
to
did you
know.
read?
Do I know? No, I don't know. Superman, Son of Kal-El, the famous, infamous one. Yeah, remember? I think 2 shows ago, I kind of did a little bit of a rant.
Yeah, I just found out that kid that's his guy is a ghost. Is that for real?
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's what Nick was saying.
Oh,
is it not a ghost? I thought you read the book.
I don't remember it being a ghost. That he kissed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nick Jr.
But my memory is not to be trusted because I have to go back and read the end of books when the next one comes out because I forget. Because when I read it, it's usually at night.
What do you? No, man. I'm
Not Swayze
not
Ghost.
Swayze Ghost.
But man, isn't he handsome?
I don't know.
Since we're talking about Superman, Son of Kal-El. But yeah, they kind of rushed the whole famous thing the way I thought that they probably would. So
and they also kind of dismissed it just as quickly.
The guy was looking for the big moment and the big splash, and they didn't really. It was service, man. It was not any kind of any depth to it at all. So
that's not going to focus on the character. It's only going to focus on the deed.
Well, he got what he wanted. He got all the virtue
what did
points.
I read?
So
I actually haven't read nothing this week.
For really not doing it any.
I had a
service
video
at all.
project that was due, and so I was pretty preoccupied this week.
Yeah, so that was kind of the thing. Again, I say it's not because of the orientation of the character. I don't have a problem with that. It's
like right there, the refugee. What is it? Jay is currently a student of Metropolis University. Wait, a refugee of the fictional totalitarian state of Gomorrah Island. Boy, that's an original name. Jay is currently a student of Metropolis University. He's a post-human created via experimentation by the old school Wildstorm villain Henry Bendix, along with his friend Wink and the Airy.
Yeah.
This has granted Jay the ability to become intangible.
Therefore, technically speaking, a ghost.
A ghost,
yeah, we picked up on that.
I remember a little bit of that, actually, now that you read that. But, like, it was the way that I thought it probably would be. It really was. And it's funny that he's a ghost because, after John kissed him, he's probably going to ghost him.
Which he does.
He kind of does. He's like, here's my cape. Hold on to this till I get back. And he's like, yeah. And knowing that he probably has 10 of those things. He ain't coming back. Sorry, Ghost Boy. You got used as a plot device.
Man.
To get virtue points for the author.
I didn't.
Without any depth
what I did
at
read,
all.
I did read Batman. I did read Nightwing. And I read. But I haven't read any of the things I wanted to read. I haven't read May's book yet. I haven't read
I have May's
Primordial. I haven't read Six Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton #6.
May's book is so depressing.
Or
but it's
Righteous
so good.
Vengeance #2.
I haven't read the second one either.
Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
I got like a stack of books I got to read, and I just haven't gotten to them. And I didn't go to the dog park a lot this week because I had
Batman and Robin or Robin and Batman. Which was it? The Evolution of Batman's Ally.
What about that? I read that one. That was good. Did that come out last week?
Oh, I just wanted to ask what your thoughts were on Robin and Batman.
We're not going to talk about that. That's 2 weeks old.
Okay.
I did read the Robins though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like the Robins.
As corny as the B cover was for that one, it actually was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that last week too.
Yeah, those out of place, kind of weird, oddly sexual covers for that book. Yeah. It's just, some of the stuff, man. Some
I'm
of the
just sitting
choices.
there,
and it goes through a couple of people.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. You're the editor at DC, and you see these covers comes across you. And how do you not look at these? And go, what are you trying to say here?
Like this is, I get this is nice, but like what? Like
or somebody at least
it's
had
really out of place with
hey,
the subject matter.
Hey, Stan, or whoever drew those covers. It might be. I think it's actually a female. Hey, can you bust out a 5? Just I want to do a fitness cover for each Robin, and showcase them in there. First of all, I'm not sure about the Dick Grayson one, but I need a fitness cover for all the Robins. Can you make that happen? Sure, boss.
Robin's #1 covers or Robin's. Yeah, it's a different cover for each one though. You're not going to get them all if you say
that's not
Robin's
true.
#1.
They'll all pop up. Just put Robin's comic
covers. Jiminy Christmas, man.
Just put in Robin's number.
Just so much on them. You can't
take out the Dick Grayson, bro.
You can't get a good search term.
There they are.
There we go.
Right there.
Those buttery abs.
Yeah, Jason Todd's the next one. Like, why is Dick Grayson wearing? Why is he wearing gloves?
I don't know. But he looks like he's up to no good. Click on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one, yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's up to no good, Tommy. He looks like his intentions are not to fight crime.
Look at Jason Todd. He looks like Latimer from the program. God, like he just shot up.
Order those abs extra.
Why does
butter.
he have bandages on?
I don't know.
What is that representation of? What's
Look
the
at
Tim
little-
Drake one
little
look like?
trail, little
The
white
one they don't
trail.
have an image for is Damien yet, and I guess that just was weird because he's like 12.
Yeah, Well, who's that up on the top left?
That's Tim. That's that one right there.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the 4, and then the 5th one would be Damien.
So the least sexualized one is the woman.
Of course.
Well,
And she's okay. Let's just click up on Stephanie's over there on her own.
this is Robin's.
This
the
chick
new series
is-
by DC.
This chick is for real. Like if she's doing this workout, this is behind the head shoulder pressing 130,
45s.
135.
Yeah.
All right.
Bar.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight.
And look how her form's not great either. But like,
I don't think I'm pushing that up at Spring Hill Fitness.
I could do that, but not
It would be
much.
one time. I don't know if I
not
could
from
do,
a seated position either. I don't.
I
That's
don't know
pretty,
if I could do 135.
That's like bodybuilder.
Like when
working
we
out.
work out, it's just like I can do the weight, but I do lighter because I want to get the reps in. But man, it's a strugs. It's struggle bus, struggle nation.
I'm glad they included Stephanie in this.
Yeah, man, it should actually wholesomized it a little bit.
They actually bring out the number of days she was robbing.
Oh yeah, how many days?
She said I was robbing for 45 days, and they go, no, 30. You were on suspension for 2 of those weeks. It's pretty interesting. But she was robbing.
I have
She
to
was
check
robbing.
it out. I didn't read that one. That wasn't on the radar.
Robbins?
Yeah,
Oh, I enjoyed it.
I want to check it out.
I'm not sure what the
There's like 20 titles connected to the Batman universe. It's just, man, I have to pick my spots. Speaking of which, DC versus Vampires is coming out this week.
Reddit.
Did you like it? As good as the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping it going. You going in for number 3.
What else?
ASM 79 DC versus Vampires. How could I forget? Hulk number 1 after many delays.
Yeah, Gunslinger Spawn 2, House of Slaughter 2.
How many covers are there
Radiant
for Hulk
Black
number
10.
1?
Your boy Superman 78's out this week, number 4.
What's the over under for the number of?
I love this
Hulk?
Wonder Woman black and gold cover, by the way.
Yeah, they do good covers.
What'd you say? The over under?
The over under for Hulk covers, Hulk number 1.
There's about 12.
Okay,
We only got 4 though. Uh-oh.
but if you order 100, you
1,
could
2,
have
3, 4,
3, 6, 9,
9,
12.
15, 18, 21, 24, 27.
If you order
30,
1,000 copies, you get
33
that
covers.
Virgin.
There are
over
33 covers for that one.
Is there 1,000? variant?
34. But you got to understand, a lot of those are store variants, or they're,
Yeah.
and people have asked for certain covers, like we didn't get them because we might be able to with our new hookup.
Oh yeah. Do a little tandem buy.
Bring them some Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Do
Man,
you think this?
look at that one. Oh, I know who's pointing at that one.
Ooh,
Nicky Jr.
yeah, that's
That's his dog right there.
that's definitely not one we got.
What's the? Yeah, who knows?
Is this just a short run, or is this an actual new series, Nick?
Yeah, this is a new run. Actually, the Immortal Hulk creative team and the Venom creative team switched, so I'm pretty pumped for that.
They're like this.
Interesting.
They're like tag.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this one. Third one. The white cover down below it. No, that's a Venom cover there, or maybe it was an homage from a different cover before Venom.
Man, there's some really cool covers. I wish we could have gotten more than what we did.
Yeah.
Just didn't have
Little shop. Getting the little shop treatment.
Yeah, man.
Keep the little man down.
We do not have any extras of these.
Oh, Pool's got them?
Mm-hmm.
We must have had some Pool people come in late.
Yep.
Talk
We
to
have some
the
variant
Pool
covers.
people, the
We
late
have some
Pools.
variant covers, but
The late Pools are kind of...
let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I was about to
Here's
say
the
we should
thing.
talk about that.
But here's the thing. With pools, it's like, I get you often don't think to put stuff into your pool box. However, we have to gauge what we buy based on the pool boxes. And if you wait to the last minute, you're killing us. You're killing me, Smalls. It's like...
Well, we order a certain number past to put on the wall for
right.
just everybody else. But then when pools come in late,
it's like we should have probably got a few more of these.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't. I think because at the time, if you look at the Hulk series, the Immortal Hulk, there weren't that many pools.
No, that's
which
that's
now
what you're trying to
this
gauge.
is us being
But
novice.
these are specs.
This is well, that's one.
Yeah.
Two, this is a jumping on point, which we probably didn't think about as novice store owners.
Yeah,
it's like we should have got more for a jumping on point.
Yeah.
Now there are going to be some extra variants for this. Just the A covers kind of all got sucked up.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. It's A cover. Well, we got people that like to swap them out too, though.
We do
once they see
what
variants we have. But we love you.
So, guys,
those are our most important.
By the time you see this podcast, the FOCs for this week will have passed.
Mm-hmm.
I've already done the DC ones. Just got to do the other two distributors tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do those.
But next week, get them in. Get them in. Get those pulls in. Look it up. We look it up. You look it up.
Yep.
Or ask us. Anyway, but FOCs are very important because that is the last chance we have to add or to take away. So,
and those are usually 2 to 3 weeks out from the actual in-store date.
Yeah.
For the most part. Although, Penguin does it a little, kind of puts them.
You know what's crazy? It's like this is how. Maybe it's just because I don't know, but Lunar. Not only do we get their books a whole week ahead of time, they've already shipped next week's books.
Yeah, they're coming probably.
They'll be probably here Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
That's a little early, though, isn't it?
No, they came the Wednesday before last week.
Did they?
Yeah. Sometimes they come on Wednesday, sometimes they come on Friday. But they're usually always here before the end of the week.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on when they hit the FedEx truck. Or what. You know, there's been a lot of trucking accidents in Nashville lately, so I was watching the news and I go, oh, well, this FedEx truck turned over here. And I was like, oh, my God, there goes all our stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's okay. So Hulk #1's a big one. Human Remains 3. Nobody cares about that but me. Liking that one. Superman 78. I've said a lot of cool things about this.
Right
yeah, that's out this week. So, how many?
There's plenty of those.
Good, because we've kind of been short on those before. Berserker #6.
Is Death of Doctor Strange 3 is out. Iron Man 14. Okay, we see it. Nobody's buying that. Task Force ZE #2. Haven't read it yet.
Hawkeye.
Kate Bishop #1's coming up. Everybody get excited.
We like the TV Kate Bishop.
Slow down, bro. Black Panther. Is that this week? There were a lot of variants for that book too. Black Panther #1.
I think it is this week.
Wow. Man, it's gonna be a. DC is very. So it looks like Marvel's pretty heavy this week, where they weren't last week.
Click on last book.
The last book. Oh.
Yeah, I'm liking this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Go back, Nick. DC is not as heavy this week. I think Marvel is, whereas last week was vice versa. Go down. There you go. Oh my gosh, Star Wars Life Day #1.
Huh.
It's gonna be epic.
I hope so. Man, they're getting wide with their titles too. Ay.
That cover right there is the one everybody wants, but that's like a 1 in 50 or something, 1 in 25. We're not gonna have that one.
Sorry, guys.
Not enough people pulling Star Wars. Sorry, guys. Just have to go to
Star Wars Adventures. Yeah. Let's see. Human Remains 3. I'm liking Cherry Blackbird.
We get some of these books down here, but not a lot.
Yeah, we're down in the fringe.
Does that say cat shit 1?
Yeah, it does.
What?
Yep.
I haven't even seen that solicited.
No, it's number 2. Volume 3. Number 2.
Volume 3, number 2. Is that a trade paperback?
I don't know.
Man, what a title. What do you think about that?
I think that it makes me think of a page that I follow on Facebook. It is by the same name. It doesn't have the 1 in it. But
I just want us to be clear. It is 3
the
words.
S word.
It's 3 words, volume 3.
Wow. All right. Fantastic.
What's the world coming to?
Well, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got
What's our
everything
time,
on your
Nate?
list, dude? I think I got everything on my list.
I don't have a lot this week.
So whatnot, we're trying to get on there to sell comic books, and so that hopefully we'll get that going
some
here pretty
Funkos
soon.
probably.
Yeah, and do our live auctions. That should be interesting.
We'll have to schedule it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You had to schedule those. So I think that's everything. Black Friday, we will be posting all the updates for that and any hours changes that we might have. We're closed on Thanksgiving, so if you come a knocking, we ain't gonna be here.
No.
Yeah.
I doubt anybody's going to show up.
Well, you never know.
No, I don't think anybody will come for that. And then I don't think. But Friday we'll be busy. We better be busy.
Yeah, come
Bring
on
it on in,
out,
bring it
shop
on.
local,
Yeah, and then come in.
and take advantage of the sales. And
Sales.
we might mark action figures down more because
Apparently there's a
weak
coup
sauce.
in the back.
Yeah. They wouldn't be biased at all. They wouldn't be stacking the deck in their favor, you think, would they? Shout out to Matt and Nick Jr. back
Wheels
there.
is back there too.
Wheels as well. Our new
The
new
Funko
guy.
Kid.
Yeah, the Funko Kid around here. And shout out to them for doing their thing behind the glass. Always, as always.
As
and
always.
we thank you for tuning in.
Yes, be sure to like.
Subscribe and share.
Share is the big word.
It is. Because, these are getting better as we go. So,
Yeah, it's been fun tonight.
yeah, absolutely. All right. I'm good.
Yeah, man. So I guess we'll be back here after the holiday.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving from Tom and Joy and the gang here
Inside the shop.
inside the shop.
All right, son.
All right, son. Bye, son. Bye.